Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got rid of my breakouts. You can peep my bunny with the mustache there. I got him, well I guess it's a him, when I was like little, or like, I don't know, I was like 10. I got it as a present. Me and my friend were like obsessed with like cute little stuff like this. And I think his name is Chewy, because I was obsessed with gummy bears. Anyways, I started getting breakouts sort of at the end of 2019, because I'm gonna try to explain this in as few words as possible. So basically, I had to go on a soft diet for 3 weeks because the way I was eating was really bad and it affected my stomach. Like, I developed some gut issues. So I had to be on a soft diet for like about 3 weeks. And basically all I ate was applesauce and rice pudding. And I had an obsession with rice pudding. And of course, rice pudding contains dairy, and I'm telling you, I was so obsessed with it. Like, I would eat like a whole pack. It like comes with like 6 cups in a pack. So I would eat like 1 pack in like a whole day in like 15 minutes, and it was really bad. So that happened in the summer. So when school started, I started to see like little bumps in my skin that were sort of like forming, and then eventually they started to rise to the surface, and then I started breaking out everywhere. And I didn't realize that dairy, like, I knew hormones were like a thing, but I didn't understand exactly what that meant until a friend of mine, Rachel, DM'd me. She was like explaining to me how she got rid of her acne, because she sort of had like the same problem. And she was saying like how milk contains hormones, and an excess of that, you know, builds up in your skin, and then, you know, so that's basically how I started to break out. That could be like one thing. Another thing could be like maybe, you know, my body, and like, of course, you know, before it's that time of month, or like during the time of month, I don't know, my period doesn't really affect my acne that much. It could have been stress because of school. It could have been like different things. And then my friend put me on to her skincare routine. So shout out to my girl Charisse. Her results were amazing, so I decided to try it. So I'm gonna put you guys on now. So these are the products that I use to get rid of my breakouts. The first product that I'm gonna be talking about is the niacinamide and zinc solution from The Ordinary. I'm gonna read you guys the description on what it says on the internet itself and what it's supposed to do to your skin. I have my laptop right here. And then I will tell you guys how that worked for my skin. So I'm on the Sephora website. This is where I first ordered it. It comes in 2 different sizes. One comes in a 1 ounce, 30 milliliter size, and another comes in a 2 ounce, a 60 milliliter size. So this is good for, as it says on the description, normal, oily, combination, dry, and sensitive skin. So what is it? It says that it's a high-strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula with 10% pure niacinamide and 1% zinc PCA. I don't know what PCA means, to be, I'm like, you know, like, I'm not gonna sound like I know. The solutions are for oiliness and for pores. If you want to know more, it says that niacinamide, or another name for it is vitamin B3, reduces the appearance of skin blemishes and congestion. A high 10% concentration of this vitamin is supported in the formula by zinc PCA to balance visible aspects of sebum activity. So, how did this product help my skin? It did. I used to be so oily, but when I started using this religiously, like I would incorporate it into my morning skin routine and my night skin routine, I noticed my skin was less oily than usual, because usually I would use blotting sheets, so I would have to use it during like the middle of the school day. But then once I started using this, I realized that I didn't really have to, you know. And I'm not saying it's like a huge difference, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that my skin didn't produce any more oil. Of course it did, but it just sort of minimized the amount of oil that my skin usually produces. For pores, it mentioned that it reduces the appearance of skin blemishes and congestion. So it also mentions that the balance of sebum activity. So I've done research on this. So sebum activity, if you guys do not know, So basically our skin has glands that produce an oil called sebum, and sebum, the production of sebum, like a balanced production of sebum it usually just hydrates the skin, but an excess of hormones lead to an excess of sebum production. So an excess of sebum production would cause breakouts into the skin. So that's what happened with me, especially because my intake on dairy was a little bit much. So, and this solution sort of balances that out or reduces sebum production. So also through time, the little bumps, they don't even look like pimples. That's the thing. It's like those little bumps that you can't, like, they're not inflated yet, but they're just like deep inside your skin that take forever to like come out. So I had a lot of those bumps all over my forehead here and my cheeks here as well. So this sort of like helped get rid of the congestion, and of course through patience it was able to like rise to the surface. Through my experience with this product, I do recommend it. It did help me, but also I just want to keep in mind that if you have really sensitive skin, I know that it says it's for sensitive skin, but if you're not used to like putting a lot of things in your face, it's gonna burn a little bit. So if you're not used to that, I say take you know, a little at a time. A little goes a long way. I just put on my forehead and both sides of my cheeks, and I like rub it until it absorbs. So that's how I use it. Again, if you're like new to like putting stuff on your face and your skin is super sensitive, I would just do little patch tests on your face, like a little spot, and see how your skin reacts. Because of course, if there's irritation, don't continue to use it. So what I used to clean my face when I had breakouts is this anti-acne soap from Fruits of Nature. Again, when my friend put me on, she is obsessed with these Fruits of Nature products because they really worked for her skin, and it is super affordable. This is 4 ounces of soap. I didn't even finish it because my skin is getting better, and I only wanted to save this for when I'm breaking out. So this bottle of soap is $15 on the website. Again, I'm gonna read you guys the description that it says. So this is specifically for removing acne. I bought this before they updated their whole line. So now what they call for the anti-acne soap, they call it Flower Light soap. So the Flower Light line is basically the anti-acne line. So this is the benefits that come from using the soap. Promoting the removal of all common acne types, fungal, hormonal, cystic, due to the inclusion of calendula and horsetail. I do not know if I just pronounced that C word correctly. Providing relief to rosacea. Again, I don't know if I'm saying these words correct. Psoriasis and eczema due to inclusion of red clover, peppermint, and dried rose hips. Moisturizing the skin without drying it due to grapeseed oil. Combating painful inflammation and acne due to the inclusion of lavender and eucalyptus. So had this helped my skin? So my friend Cherise told me that how this helped her skin was that it did remove like the little bumps. And of course, using these two together, I did see less of those bumps in my skin. This definitely helped with my eczema. Usually when I apply soap or like even water, I get cracks in the skin in the morning, and it would be the most painful thing just to apply water onto my skin. But I realized when using this, like I didn't have any of that problem. It moisturized my eczema, you know, I didn't really have cracked skin, and it did not hurt. So this relieved my eczema around my mouth. I have eczema here, here, and here. And also like when I did have breakouts, it would like, I tried not to touch my acne. So just using this, it did help. It did remove the little bumps, and it did sort of treat whatever cystic acne I had on my face. So for moisturizers, I sort of use 2 different ones depending on the condition that my skin is in. So when I do have acne, I would use the anti-acne cream from Fruits of Nature. So if you take a look at it, it smells really good. It's all natural, and when you look at it, it looks like an oil. Because they changed the line, I think they made it into more of like a creamed texture, like more like lotion. This is more like an oily texture. Like what I would do is like I would scoop it out and I would like let it melt in my hands with my body heat, and then I would put it in my face. Personally, I don't mind that, you know, I kind of like it, to be honest. Although sometimes when it's like really cold in the house, like it's really hard to like melt in my skin, but regardless, I sort of like the feel when I put it on my face. The same benefits of the soap is the same for this, so they work the same, you know, using both together, more effective. They have another line called the Spot and Scar Cream, which is now known as the Herbwood Cream. So the benefits that come with this product is that it promotes the removal of acne scars due to the inclusion of papaya leaf and uva ursi, providing the relief to dark spots and hyperpigmented skin due to the inclusion of licorice root. I feel like I can't speak. Naturally providing the skin with vitamin C due to the inclusion of lemon balm and strawberry leaf, and combating. You know how when you say like a word too many times it starts to sound weird? Yeah. Anyways, combating painful inflammation and healing scars due to the inclusion of yarrow leaf. Along with that, I bought the Spot and Scar Serum. They don't sell this anymore, so I DM'd Fruits of Nature, and what I love about them is that they are super interactive with their followers and their customers, and I appreciate that so much. So, you know, they're not gonna leave me hanging, so they always respond to my DMs, and they post a lot of like questions and like, you know, like those tools on Instagram to interact with their customers more. So I really appreciate that about the company. But anyway, so I asked them if they were gonna ever sell these again or like put them in stock, and they said that no, because it has like the same formula as like the cream. So I was like, oh, okay, you know. So you guys, so I tried this like in one night, and I kid you not, I put this on and the next morning my scars faded a little bit, and I was like, wow, like that's insane. I've been like using this so sparingly. I don't know if these two are the same formula, again, because they updated their line, but definitely their newer line has the same formula as this, so this definitely works for me. With the creams, I would use this if I have more breakouts on my face, and I would use this if I don't have as much, so I could, you know, start working on clearing up the scars. And it also does help with acne as well, you know, it's not just focused on scars. So again, the texture is sort of like, it looks like hardened oil. So again, when you put it on your skin, I mean on your hands, melt it with your body heat and then put it on your face. Their newer line has like a more cream version of that. So yeah. Oh, this one, the creams, oh my goodness, I didn't even say like the pricing. It's super cheap, you guys. I think it's worth buying this kind of stuff to just, you know, try it out. If you're trying to find products and a lot aren't working for you, I suggest you try these because they are affordable and they are all natural. These are both $15 each. I think their serums are like the same price here, so I'm just gonna check real quick. They don't sell it anymore, but they do still sell some serums. Oh, I guess it says some of the serums are like $15, so maybe this one was also $15. What I wanted to do was I wanted to see how well these products worked on my face. I use these products religiously. I would use them in my morning and night routine. So, and I did see a difference in my skin. Again, it wasn't just these products. It was also the fact that I was being more careful of what I was eating. Everybody's body reacts to things differently. My body does not really agree with, well, at least my face doesn't really agree with dairy, so I try to minimize the amount of dairy I take. I actually try to substitute, you know, vegan products that would usually contain dairy. So like even with yogurt, I tried vegan yogurt, vegan cream cheese and stuff like that. And sometimes, like maybe once in a blue moon, I'll have like real ice cream, because, you know, I'm not gonna stop eating like regular ice cream because that stuff's just too yummy, you know. So, you know, just minimize whatever is causing you to break out. Also with the products, it definitely took a lot of patience, you know, like it's not gonna, you can't expect it to work right away. Combination of eating right, you know, knowing what's good for your body, knowing what is bad for your body, and using these products all helped. To be honest, my skin right now, it's not too good because I feel like I was eating bad for like a week last week, so all like these little stuff are like affecting my skin again, but it's definitely clearing up. I'm wearing makeup right now, but I'm gonna show you guys some pics on like what it is right now. I still have like little bumps here and there forming now again, so that's that, but I still have some acne scars, but my skin's texture looks so much more smoother, and I definitely don't have as much acne as I used to have. Usually they come in like threes, like one would go and then another, like three more would like pop up in my face, and it was just annoying. But now I get like one every like week or so, you know what I mean? So I don't break out as much as I used to. These products personally work for me. Again, it may be different for other people. In addition to that, these products are super affordable, so if you want to try something new, I do recommend all these products that I'm using. And it was super hard for me to try to test one product at a time to see if it worked the way it said it should, you know. Again, it's different for everyone, but this, I'd say, was the one that worked, like alone worked like ASAP for me. But using all these products together and using them religiously definitely helped my skin a lot, as well as, you know, eating better. And yeah, so if you do end up trying, let me know in the comments and let me know if these products work for you. This was how I got rid of my acne. So yes, that is it. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.